Eat pizza. Go ahead and eat.
Eat pizza. Eat pizza. Get dick. Get dick. Get dick. Get.
You're not getting my dick anymore, bitch. In place.
Yeah, there we go. Now the microphone's in place, and we're ready to go. Okay.
Hey, we're in the middle of recording.
Yep. When I was testing the footage, I was mentioning that it's been 7 hours since our last session today because we got sidetracked.
It's been a long December.
Yeah, even though it's November.
We did all the things that we said we were going to do before we left.
Mm-hmm.
Which I have to give us kudos for.
Oh yeah, and we've determined that Leona's is better than Nancy's. Thank you, Tara. Chin, chin, chin,
Yeah,
chin, chin.
Nancy's was good in memory.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. That's all it's good for, memory.
Yeah. But I think that if I'm going to get Italian, and I'm not in a rush for whatever reason... Well, no! If I'm going to get Italian, it's going to be Leona's number 1, and then it's going to be Portillo's, Brunelli's as number 2.
Easily. Well, help yourself to the pizza that's sitting there.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, ooh, I will.
Don't worry about
Like rubbing
that.
his hands together, I will. Maestro level up. Good. Thing? Nah. It's way too accuracy reliant, so I'm not gonna do that. He has Swarm, doesn't he? Because he evolved, his abilities should have changed. Just like Starscream's is Intimidate. Hang on, what are you?
I'm Intimidate.
Yeah, you're intimidating. Yep, Swarm. I think that's useful.
Intimidate.
So we'll leave you on low HP. I'm assuming it activates the same way like Torrent would.
Maybe.
Oh, we could have had a bleed level. Yeah. But I do like that Shaw's.
I think so too. Oh shit.
Ivan's busy browsing cars.
I'm trying to find the Honda Fit sports car.
No, that's what you currently have, and it's sticky.
For those of you who aren't aware, Honda makes a fantastic sports car called the Honda Fit.
Yeah.
So throw away your S2000, throw away your Civic Type R, throw away your S660 or 600 or whatever, throw away your Gullwing. The only thing you need from Honda is the Honda Fit sports car. And their new Moto Compacto.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot to get Smackdown. That's good.
I forgot to get Smackdown?
Yeah, I can get Smackdown? We do not need Rock Throw, because like same power, but this is 100% accuracy.
Yeah, you might as well. Fucking...
Literally useless.
Rock moves, the most worthless moves in the game. No, that's not true. Hey, can I open up your shaver?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
I need to cancel that. I don't know. We'll see. Because I can never get it on there right, because otherwise I have to like shave in like a really odd way. Like, you know how like typically you hold the razor and then you like put it at your ankle and then you pull up? I would have to like hold it.
No, because I've never shaved my legs.
Okay, that's yeah, fair point. Man, don't shave. I think you like shaved your torso once just because I was like asking you if you could. And you did. And you said it was like the worst experience of your life because you're just constantly itching.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's funny, because we were talking about Greg earlier, Rourke, and me and him had the same experience where we both shaved our chests and we were talking about it. And I was like, dude, you fucking did that shit too?
Okay, well, you're
No way.
that.
No way, dude. And we were talking about how it was just like the itchiest, nastiest, itchy, scratchy experience you could ever have.
Yeah, I believe if men just naturally have hair. Ooh, voice point. If men naturally have hair.
Do you want to eat? I can play for you.
Oh, that's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm going to passively eating.
I'm gonna show you how great I am.
Oh.
I wanna fly, can you take me?
That's like the Nancy's with like all the fucking cheese.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yep, I know. He's going right for it. I will say I got an insane cheese pull on that pizza today.
Show the picture.
Yeah, pull up the picture, Barry.
Barry's not the editor.
Well, I
You are this
sometimes
time.
I wish he was. I'd have less to do.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what that man's up to. I think he like streams on occasion now. He makes like analysis videos. As long as he's happy.
I don't know. When did he separate from Game Grumps?
I think like 2018, if not a little after or a little before that. Do you want to pass me the kiwi? Or do you want to get like a little more of that taste? We're having some rain energy drinks because the Walmart by my place didn't have Ghost. Or what was the other one?
Ghost is like a 7-Eleven exclusive, apparently, or something. It feels like it is. Oh. Alright, pizza viewers.
Pizza viewers?
Pizza viewers of America. I need to know.
pizzas.
Top 3 pizzas.
Top 3, yeah, fair.
And yes, that includes store-bought frozen pizza. So, we do the whole store-bought frozen pizza too. My mom, she buys a whole bunch of them. And she's like, let me improve it. And her idea of improving it is putting way the fuck more ingredients on it. And it's overloaded as hell, so nothing cooks through properly.
Yeah.
And then she wonders why I don't eat it. Make it a super just rain, storm, clean energy, kiwi blend.
Trust me, it's clean because I said it's clean.
Isn't there where we meet green hair girl?
Yeah, Sharita. This
is who Chooch named his car after.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Woman.
Chooch named his car Cheryl because we were driving to get a Switch. Like, on, like, the release day. And we passed a sign on the highway that's, like, just had a girl named Cheryl call Cheryl for, like, real estate. And we just screamed, Cheryl! And he thought it was the funniest thing in the world, so he just named his car Cheryl.
That's fair.
And every time he talks to me about his car, he's like, you remember that shit?
You're like,
first of all, I do remember that shit. And
Chooch.
Also, shit. Chooch, I remember that shit. And also, Chooch, it was a very good time.
It was a good time.
I will remember that forever, honestly.
Well, right or left? Right. Well, I guess we roll now.
No. We're gonna roll.
No.
We can't do that. We can't just pick as it's coming in.
We can't.
So let me get a 2-sided dice roll.
I'm gonna paralyze both of them. Oh, okay. I guess I'm not gonna paralyze either of them. No.
Let's roll a d2.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
I'm gonna press it. 1, 2, 3.
Best of 3. What the fuck?
What?
Oh.
What?
Owie.
Roll a die. Come on, roll. Okay, ready. So I'm gonna roll. It's on 2 right now. We're gonna roll. So it's 1.
Okay, roll.
2.
Okay.
1.
Okay, Bunny.
Alright, we're getting Baniri.
Oh yeah. Left you.
Not bad.
Oh, did you see like what was happening with the ground? What was that?
No, I didn't because I was looking at my phone.
That's fair. I've been
Trying to find a Honda Fit sports car.
Oh, it does it for both of us in a double battle. That's interesting.
Man, I gotta say, it's kind of crazy. Honda makes like front-wheel drive cars only. That's what they take pride in.
Yeah.
They made, like, in America anyway,
Does it get limited?
2 rear-wheel drive cars, and they're still some of the most talked about sports cars of all time, the NSX and the Honda S2000. Honda S2000 still to this day, the standard for which cheap rear-wheel drive sports cars are judged on.
And now they're
well, I mean,
cheap.
when it came out, it was hell expensive, $50,000. But now that you can attain it, like, it's in the hands of mortals now. It's like,
still around like 10, 15K.
People are just like, should you buy a Miata, a BRZ FRS, or should you buy a Honda S2000? And people still like, yeah, Honda S2000. And I get it. There's $50,000 worth of like technology and like characteristic to put into it at the time. And you can make the argument, well, that like, oh, well, Toyota, Subaru, Mazda, they're making their cars with only $25,000 material. First of all, Mazda's been making the same car for 30 years. Okay, they should have caught up by now. Toyota, they're just the biggest manufacturer in the world. They should have put more money into that shit.
Right, Shell, take it easy. Don't
The Honda 2000 was like the first car I ever wanted to.
It was. I remember you talking about that. And that was
when we first started hanging out.
Cars. I only know cars because of him.
Oh yeah, when we first started hanging out, it was just like I was talking about like getting the Honda 2000. I never got the car, by the way.
No, of course not. We got better cars.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not a better car.
Yeah, an MR2 and then an SC300, 2 of them.
Okay, well, it's like it's subjective. To me,
Please
yes, these are way better cars.
Yeah.
They fit more of what I want. I love the styling so much.
And Denver would come in.
So, I didn't get the S2000. I got a Miata because that's what I could afford at the time. And back then, I bought it for like $2,500, which anyone who's into Miatas right now knows that you can't get a Miata for $2,500. I sold it for the same price, and then I got a SC300.
What we naming Mr. Bunny Reef. Yeah, we both have SCs now because by chance he gave it to our friend for free, and then our friend gave it to me for free because I needed a car. Gimbal. I like Gimbal.
Why
Gimbal? Sounds like
I feel like if you held him upside down on a stick and put a camera between his feet, he would like hold it perfectly.
And what's is that like what a gimbal
A
is?
gimbal is a camera tool used to like, if you do this, the crazy motions, it'll hold it in place.
Oh, fair. All right, we're gonna lead with you, buddy.
But yeah, I mean,
Ah, he's at the bottom. Sorry, there.
had a Miata, then got an SC300, and then I got an MR2. And I regret selling that car because I bought it for 4,500, and I sold it for the same
paint job
price.
was terrible, but damn, it could have been redone.
Oh yeah, the paint was terrible on that car. There was like some rust on it, like a dime-sized quarter on the...
A dime-sized quarter.
A dime-sized, like the rear quarter
Americans
panel.
will measure with anything but the metric size.
Okay, you dropped the controller. Great.
Sorry, I have like some weird thing, like itch thing under my tit, and it's fucking.
You want me to scratch for you, buddy?
Yeah, of course I.
Alright, here you go.
Yeah, I'll lift my tit. Ow.
There you go. That's good.
Yeah, thank you. The advantage to being fat is I have heavy tits, and that's not an advantage. That face. What? Oh, I was like, what the fuck is that? Sweet kiss or lovely
I thought you were wearing a bra.
No, I haven't worn one all day. What? Why bother?
I don't know. To keep support on your body.
Yeah, agreed.
Egregious.
Weird thing I randomly watched because I was just in the mood for it. Yeah. I bought the Devil Wears Prada, or rented it rather.
When?
I think Thursday night before work.
And bitch, you watched that shit without me? You didn't tell me about it? Fuck you, we're not friends.
Fuck you, Sabrina.
I'm leaving.
Why would you ever want to watch that?
Because it's the Devil Wears Prada.
Because... And I don't know, I like the movie, but I don't like the lesson of, like... I get, like, escaping, like, a toxic work environment, escaping a toxic boss and everything, but acting like what the villain of the movie does is wrong to some extent, and then the protagonist, her, like, some betrayal, where it's, like, the main betrayal of a movie is her, like, essentially taking the position of her coworker who basically treated her like shit and bullied her the entire time she worked there. And it's because it's like, okay, like they're working at a fashion company and this girl gets hired on a whim who has no interest in the company whatsoever while everyone else is like dying for like their passion is like the fashion and like they love what they do, and she's just like okay, like, well, I'm above that, I don't care about fashion.
Right.
And they're just all telling her, like, listen, you have to actually like, give shit, like, put effort in. Because she's, like, the assistant to, like, the literal, like... I don't know if she's, like,
the regional manager?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if she's, like... I think she's, like, the editor-in-chief or something, like, not technically the CEO. Because, like, she was also, like, possibly going to be replaced, Miranda Priestley, the, like, woman in charge. And it's, like, I get... She could do things nicer, like, clearly. And I'm not, like, an advocate for, like, just being mean and being short with people and, like, not rewarding, like, good shit and people doing their job, but it's also, like, her job is so difficult and busy that she just needs the assistant to do everything that she just does not have the time for. So if it's something, like, scheduling conflicts and stuff like that, or, like, transportation...
I've never seen the movie, so I don't know.
Like, it's essentially, like, she is, like, very unrealistic and very abusive, where it's just, like... Oh, I'm, like, in Paris for this convention, and then I need to get a flight back to Miami, but
also, flame wheel, thank God.
Yeah, exactly. But there's a hurricane? Why can't I get flown out? You have to get me a flight tonight. And, oh, you didn't get me the flight because of the hurricane, and now, like, I miss, like, my twins' like, recital. Like, her grandnieces or granddaughters are twins. And she's like, oh, I missed their recital because you couldn't get me a flight because you're a useless piece of shit. It's just, like, there was a hurricane. What in the fuck do you want me to do? But in my mind, I'm just like... Was there not an alternative of, like, flying her to a different state that would have been safer to land in and just having someone drive her all the way, like, to Miami? So it's just like, hey, she could sleep on the drive there and then make it to her recital. Because it's like, if your goal is just to make it to the recital, then I can do that, but you're just not going to have any sleep. So it's just like, what would you prefer? Like, I would say it's a bunch of, like, impossible, stupid shit, and I get that. But it's also just, like... The lesson being, this person is just bad for asking for this. Even though, like, the attitude, I get the attitude is, like, wrong with, oh, everybody wants to be me, everybody wants, like, a life like this, and you just have to, like, kind of, like, step on people to get your way up there. But then acting like the person she stepped on, it was a bad thing that she did that, it's just, like, not really. It was a matter of this girl... was like a really good first assistant and then the girl who's the protagonist was the second assistant, who ended up just being better because she could like predict ahead of time and be.
I'm struggling to even figure out
I know.
whatever you're saying. Just say it.
Yeah.
Because I'm confused. I don't
Like,
know.
whatever,
if you're talking about like short hair white chick.
No,
Or
Anne Hathaway was the protagonist.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I don't know anything about movies. So
I don't know anything.
I just know the name of it,
Yeah.
and it was like a big thing when I was younger.
No, yeah. I mean, there is a reason. Like, it's very well written, very well paced. I don't like the shit with like the friends and the boyfriend. Whoa, that camera zoom.
Yeah.
Like, I literally just like skipped ahead.
I feel like
parts,
everything
I
is so
friends.
jarring in this.
Yeah, just the camera angles and everything. Alright, let's move on. She heals us between battles, I think. Whatever. Ooh.
Yeah, she does. I mean, have you noticed you haven't had to heal
Rabbit.
once or change once, bro?
Changed my clothing once. I don't know.
Oh, she's got a little thing on her ball.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, she's a gym leader.
Ching. Ching.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The sound of like the eyes.
I don't know.
Kill that Cascoon. I mean, it's just one of those like movies that I've wanted to watch
Oh, yeah.
based off the name alone.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's
then
also, like,
nothing
an
else.
interesting like business perspective on things too, because like also she screwed over one of her like most esteemed colleagues, because basically like everyone on her team she will ridicule and like be a bitch to, except for like this one guy who just fashion is his whole life, and he understands her wants and needs completely to where like he will get her anything she wants without her even having to ask. He just knows. He knows her that well. So whenever he does something at work, it's just he's the only one that gets praised for it. But it's just like, how are other people not looking at what he's doing? And I don't know, trying to do what he does instead of just be like, well, I think we're gonna move her.
Well, that's the thing. The vast majority of people just don't have it.
I guess, yeah.
They just can't look at other things and see. They don't recognize patterns.
But the thing
Oh,
was, like,
God.
I guess the technical climax of the movie was there was like a rumor that Miranda, the boss, was gonna be like replaced by a younger woman because
Okay.
this woman's like in her 60s. And so it's like, oh, she's younger, so she has like a new take on things and like a better eye for fashion that fits with the generation we're like trying to appeal to.
Well, I mean, it makes sense because the younger person's more hip and with it, right?
Exactly.
Because fashion's always evolving.
Yeah, exactly, that's the way they
So,
saw it.
I mean, they're always going to see it that way. It's like, we got to get somebody younger, we got to get somebody who's in it, you know? Whatever's making money right now.
So then the assistant, the protagonist who heard about that, went to like warn her, and then
Oh, God.
she was
Ow.
pretty dismissive about it, like, yeah, whatever. Like, you really think I don't know that? And then what had to happen so she could like keep her position was either she lost her position to another like younger fashionista that she just absolutely hated, or she negotiated a deal with the guy who was planning on firing her and being like, listen man, if you get rid of me, you're losing out on a lot of models, editors, fashionistas and shit like that, designers
Which,
will
I mean,
come with me when I go.
Right.
They promised me that.
I mean,
They
what
will
else
follow
can you
me.
do? You're in like that negotiating position, right?
Exactly. So she's just like, what we can
Was
do
she, like-
is have this other like fashion guy, like designer, that's like a big part of their team. He was originally gonna have her partner, like the guy, be his partner, where that guy would be able to call the shots. He was super excited because he's like, this is the first time in life where I don't have to answer to somebody else, because he answers to Miranda. But then he would have been like calling the shots had he gotten that position. And she knew he wanted it, she was ready to give it to him, but she's just like, instead, to save my own ass, I'm giving it to that other woman so she can't take my job. And then it was treated as like
Okay,
this
wow.
huge betrayal, which I understand. It's like she probably didn't sit the guy down and talk to him about it, like clearly. Like if she had just done that and been like, I don't know, human for a second, it probably would have been okay, but because it was like treated that way, it's just like, hey, that's just part of the job. That's just like
The
business.
fashion
That's
industry will
business,
eat you
baby.
up, baby, spit you out, chomp on your bones.
Yeah. This guy's so sad.
So, what would you rate the movie then?
I think it's a good, like, 8 out of 10, honestly. I think, like, the story and the characters are very, like, well, like, very compelling without being, like, very blatant with explaining shit, because they just hop right to it. There's no, like, backstory.
No exposition.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I love showing, not telling. I think anyone who enjoys, like, fucking something as basic as movies or, like, music or literature should be, because it's not like she was, like, self-narrating or anything, or, like, talking about how much she doesn't like being like other women. It was just, like, showcased in the first, like, 5 minutes of, hey, this is her getting ready for work compared to these like 3 other random women where like one woman's putting on like really immaculate makeup,
Right.
the other's in high heels and like lingerie, choosing outfits, like standing in front of the mirror, looking at different blouses compared with like different skirts and shit.
That's
and
a good way to get a
She's
comparison.
just like putting on chapstick, barely pulling her hair up and throwing together just something random.
That's a good way to show character,
Like
for
frumpy
sure.
underwear and
Especially
shit
when you're in
like
the
that.
fashion industry, it's like, oh, these people like really live for the shit, right? And
Exactly.
it's showing main characters just like, I
It's
need
like,
to get to work.
I want to, but it's not something I'm not too passionate about to where I could understand. And I also don't like the thing where it's just like, if you're not wearing like XYZ brand, then it's not really fashion. Even if it looks like it, if that was like something like from like a cheap store that was $20, like,
Knockoffs?
shit material, yeah, exactly. And it's just
Oh,
like,
don't tell that
fuck
to
you.
sneakerheads.
Sneakerheads.
Dude, they get unreasonably upset
They're
about
like,
that shit. Like, why get mad at the shoes that people wear when you don't even wear the shoes that
that
you
you
have?
buy, yeah.
Yeah, just keep them in the thing and then I'll resell them later. They're not, you don't really
What are
care.
the
There's an
figurines?
investment. You know what that's the equivalent of?
Uh,
The equivalent of like fucking people with money and they buy cars that people want and just don't drive them.
it's like, yeah, I can
Like, it
sit in
makes
the
me so
garage
upset.
for so many
It makes me
years.
so upset to see cars like that are like so priced. No, not priced. What is it? Prized. They're so prized and revered in the community, and like they're never driven. And like later on, you'll see a post for the car. It's like selling my beloved car. Only has like under 1,000 miles. You really didn't enjoy it, did you? Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the equivalent of just like looking at a poster every day. Why did you need to buy the physical thing?
But is that not going to be like your SC that like only gets driven in the summer? So you're only putting like maybe 2,000 miles on it every year.
I know, but I drive.
But like people in the past have like driven it like enough. I'm running out. I need to fight these things.
Well, the thing is that I don't drive it in the winter because I don't want to get rust
yeah,
on
of
our
course not.
salty Illinois roads.
Salty Illinois roads. I'm so terrified for this winter, but it's like I don't have much of a choice.
Yeah, you don't. I mean,
hoping, like,
you
with
needed a
our-
car, you got a car.
Yeah. But since I have that subscription to the car wash and I can get undercarriage blasts if there's any sign of like salt or like snow on the road, do that like every fucking day.
Right.
Hoping that would help. Okay, well, I could fight these guys.
Yeah,
I'm not
hope
going
with
to.
like old cars, you have to keep up the
This isn't, like,
maintenance.
fun. What the fucking can I
Even if it is like a Lexus, dude, I mean, it's like a 30-year-old car. You have to do work on it. So she's trying her best to take care of it. Just recently, she ripped out the fucking air vent and destroyed it.
It like fucking cracked, so that's a $250.
I'm so upset. Why didn't you pull it out more carefully?
I tried, but it's just like wedged in there. I barely like even applied any pressure before it just kind of like broke up.
Yeah, I mean, they tend to be brittle either way, but... Oh.
I don't know, I felt bad. But I'm hoping I can replace it, because I wanted to anyway, because I already had like that crack in it. And,
Yeah.
The battery possibly, because right now it's like having a really rough startup where I really have to hold the key in for a while before the engine kicks. So either it said something like fuel is leaking into like the injector or something.
Which
like
it could be that. I mean, a long time ago when I owned that car, I bought fuel injectors for it because I was like, okay, maybe it just needs cleaner injectors because I didn't feel like diagnosing the ones that I had.
Fair.
So
I think everything that shows up on this route.
it's funny. I bought it on OfferUp. Of all places,
Wow.
I bought all the injectors for like $25,
Damn.
which was a fucking steal.
That is.
Yeah.
OfferUp sometimes has like really good shit.
Well, back then, sure.
Oh, we forgot to look for DSs. Oh well, that's okay. We don't need them.
Well, I only really said that as a joke because I didn't feel like going home.
Okay. Well. Okay. I'm gonna heal and then attack this.
Did you actually think I was gonna buy another DS when I have a whole bunch of them?
I thought you only had 2 and they were both like broken and terrible.
I have an original DS. I have 2 DSi's.
DS lights.
DS Lights, sure.
Sure.
And I have a 3DS. I have a new 3DS, rather, sorry. But when I say I have a new 3DS, I don't mean like the XL. I have the small one with the cover plates that you can like pop on and off.
That shit's gotta be worth like good.
With the one with the colored buttons, which if you don't have that, you're
Oh, there he
stupid.
is. How to make him bigger? Oh!
How to make it bigger? Can you go back to the first screen?
Hang on.
Oh. Where's the screen with them running around? That's the one. I kept it on that one because it was kind of interesting. To
There's
see.
no way he has no fucking hearts. You've never fainted.
What
Are
about,
you
okay,
have
check our
hearts?
other Pokemon.
Okay, this can't be right. That's not accurate. They have not fainted once. And they
Well,
leveled up a shit ton.
You're absolutely right with that, because if they had Peyton, they wouldn't be in our party right now.
Yeah. But this can't be right. Wow, this looks terrible.
I don't think it's this screen.
It is. Trust me, I know Ivan.
She played Gen 4. If
Well,
you double tap it, double tap it.
No, that just makes them jump. You hold...
Press a
Can you
different
look it
button?
up? Can you look up how to, like, use the friendship checker?
Alright, technical difficulties.
But that doesn't make any sense. There's no reason, like, not even Monferno. They've all leveled up so much and we've walked...
Friendship checker not working in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
Let's see. Sorry to ask this again, but does anyone know if the friendship checker is broken, or does the friendship just not kick in until you walk with your Pokemon? I got the counter and none of my Pokemon have hearts, which shouldn't be. I'm trying to evolve my Badoo, thanks.
Yeah.
By Woolies
Woolies.
in the Pokemon BDSP subreddit.
Oh, my favorite.
Not broken, but just seems slow. Some of my Pokemon that I walk with only have 2 hearts.
Slow.
I feel like it's broken. Okay.
Sorry, Cynthia. Ooh, tiny girl. Tiny, pretty girl.
So they start with less than 70? Okay, I guess just whatever. Just keep going through it.
That's...
I wonder who that is.
Horrible woman.
Lucario.
Lucario.
She got
woman.
Lucario things on her ears.
That Umbreon, but okay. That's not right. That can't be true.
Go back to the
It's
first screen.
slow.
Go back to the first screen.
Okay.
Rock smash. Look, Dopey
Yeah,
Pikachu.
I know.
He's like one eye is bigger than the
Yeah,
other
it's
one,
like
or
taller
like
up.
taller up.
Can't we? Oh yeah, that's kind of like.
Hey,
Lucasio's
this is,
corner.
it's like a smartwatch, right?
Oh, whoops.
But it's like one of those like Tiger Electronic smartwatches.
How do we get rid of it again?
You press and hold.
Ah.
I'm surprised I remember that.
Yeah. Wow.
Just keep it in the corner. I think it adds like a nice like thing to look
It
at.
does. We can keep like that because we always forget about our party's health.
Okay.
It's just slow. That doesn't make any sense.
Alright, who cares? Just walk
I
and
don't
play the
care.
game. Play the game,
We're
Dopey.
stuck with the fucking Badoo.
Sneezy.
For
Angry.
How fucking long? Sneezy angry? That's how many steps we have.
Okay. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's find a place where we can run back and forth, and we're just gonna grind that out.
Yeah, we're
I'll
just gonna
grind it
roll
out.
on and
Eat
we're-
pizza. Go ahead and eat.
Eat pizza. Eat pizza. Get dick. Get dick. Get dick. Get
You're not getting my dick anymore, bitch.
anymore.
No.
I have a name place. I've had it before.
That's because you have.
They know we've been fucking. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. I'm dying.
That's
Okay.
literally half the jokes on this channel. You make a joke about having my fucking dick.
Having it.
Yeah.
Enjoying it.
It was great in
liking
class.
it. Loving it. Gotta having it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really feeling pizza.
I had like 3 or 4 and I'm fucking done. Like, I was done after the first piece, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
Like, I think pizza is one of those things I can only eat while it's fresh.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get the counter up.
Can you pass me the kiwi again?
How do I bring it up?
You have to L and then tab over to that.
Okay. Let's get the... Oh, sorry, it's pretty empty.
Oh.
Let's
Oh,
get
ew.
the flip counter up.
Mhm.
Okay, yep.
Oh man.
We're just gonna keep doing this. Well, I'd say 10,000 is a good goal.
Uh-huh.
We'll just do laps around the little statue here. Oh, hold on.
I can't remember if I elaborated. Did we talk about how I talked to our boss at work and hopefully we're gonna get like a more consistent schedule
Yeah,
of
we did.
people to eliminate overtime?
I think we did.
Okay.
Or we talked about doing it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sabrina's gonna become supervisor. She's gonna take my position.
I know.
It's not even mine.
But even so, they went to you.
No, I think he's got not for you, and I think you'd be great for the job.
I like to think I would be, but I still think there should be like 2 positions.
Nah. Knowing our company,
If
they're
not,
not
I
gonna
would
do
rather
that.
I'd be like, hey,
No, don't say that.
okay. Don't say that, Sabrina.
No.
You gotta work your way up in the company, Sabrina.
No, if they offer to you, just take it.
Okay. See, and that's
I want to
the
get to
thing.
10,000.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do like an infinity loop
I
sign
was about to
over
say,
here.
like, there's. I remember I would walk 20,000 steps. And then level up my
Would you walk
budget.
500 miles?
Yeah, 500 miles I would. That's not 500, but I think that is 5 miles. 200,000 steps. No, 200,000, 20,000.
20,000? I guess. God, I wish I could remember what the counter was after the marathon I did.
Oh man, I can't imagine that. Like 10-mile walk.
No, it was 21.
21 mile?
Yeah.
God damn. I can't even think about like the calluses and dead skin you must have had slipping off your fucking feet like a fucking snake.
Oh, that's why you wrap your feet. Like
Yeah.
your hot spots, you want to cover that up.
God damn, I don't know. I feel like there was like something I wanted to talk about on the show, but like.
Well, okay. Well, we have a vacation going
Yeah.
towards
yeah,
Green Bay.
we're going towards Green Bay because unfortunately.
not at Green Bay.
The initial
just
plan,
towards it.
The initial plan, because both of us have been like having like that like weatherly fucking funk. Of
for something
there's,
like
no light and it's cold and now like we don't want.
I've never been hit by seasonal depression before, but
God,
like
it'd be
this
like
this year for whatever reason, like I guess it just hit me and I was like wondering why the fuck I was feeling like shit all the time.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. So I'm the kind of person where Sabrina's like, I hope you don't do that thing where you just disappear and like move out. And unfortunately I am that person. I'm pretty sure what's his face Connor did the same thing, didn't he?
Well, yeah, but he had like a big life change. That's why he did that.
That's fair.
He talks about it pretty openly at work, but I'd still rather not bring it up here. It's not my business.
It's my business though. He moved out.
I do appreciate I do like
All right,
people that are
let's see.
open like that. Yep. You just have to cycle through that, and if not, I'm actually gonna do it up to 20,000. Check any of them. No hearts at all for any of you fuckers. That's just ridiculous.
Okay, we're gonna be here a long
Yeah.
time. So
I want my Roselia already.
to circumvent the whole I guess our seasonal depression.
We could just do the gym, get the bike, and then make it a little faster.
Oh, do you get it immediately after this? I mean, there are bikes here.
We do the gym, then we do the galactic building up there, and then we get the bike.
Okay.
So might as well since it's so soon.
You're back
I'm pretty
on
sure,
the
yeah. Story and Inferno can do it. They're
Yeah.
pretty low level, but I think they're gonna be fine.
To circumvent the whole seasonal depression thing, and the idea of me thinking, oh, I gotta kill myself or move out every day. It's like, okay, we're gonna take a vacation over to Green Bay.
Initially, we wanted to
'Cause
do
Green Bay-
Tampa.
Right. Green Bay is where I do the long walk because it's right across Fox River Crossing or Fox River Trail.
Nice.
A beautiful area.
I think this is the first person.
Yeah, right
Nope.
there. Oh, she's right there. Fucking Chooch.
Get away!
Dude, Splatoon's dead. Stop playing the game, bro.
Stop! No one else is playing.
Trade us for a grab. A golem.
Please.
Huh?
Where's the first lady? That's because I'm used to the fucking clock from Platinum. I don't remember
Oh,
where the first
right.
trainer is. Oh,
It's
there
right
she is.
down
I
there.
can see that bitch. Because they don't all spawn at once. It's just one by one by one.
Is it really like that? They don't
Yeah.
spawn at once? Okay.
Because I went to every area that others spawn and they weren't there. So it's like you find the first one.
I guess it's just random every time you come in. That adds
No.
to replayability.
Replayability. Yeah, I do love the little treble cuff for her. I think that's good.
Oh yeah, really good.
The colors work for her too.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're just gonna fucking sweep, baby.
But
But
yeah,
I think
lens.
what I'm gonna try to do, I don't know if we do have berries. I think I'm gonna try to put a paralyzed berry. Sorry, I'm being stupid. Cherry berry.
Cherry berry, so we don't
Yeah.
get, so we can get out of paralysis.
Yeah, cherry berry.
Yeah, because you know this hoe's gonna put
Once she
him
gets
like a sun spore or
yeah, once she
something.
puts Turtwig on the field, I'll swap into Monferno and power up Punch. And then once the Roselia comes out, I can just kill it with one flame wheel.
Flame wheel. That's true. Well, what's her high school?
Past
on here?
I think it's 22 in this game. Sometimes the levels are different. Past the two boulders. Woohoo.
All right,
But
there's
yeah,
one girl
we
here.
changed it from Tampa because Tampa initially could have been cheap, and I still feel stupid that we missed out on it.
Well, to be fair, it's we didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
It was only cheaper at one time, but I mean, who knows? Maybe we weren't looking correctly, and it was gonna be one of those you pay the reserve price, and then it's a total of $1,200. And
Yeah, because fucking Google is terrible for finding hotels because it'll say oh yeah, it's $69 a night, and then the total for 3 nights would be okay, maybe $270, and then you go to the website, it's no, it's $270 a night. Stupid idiot, dumb fucking moron.
right.
So it's no, we rented one that has a jacuzzi in the room.
Would you say rent a hotel? I'd say book a hotel.
But yeah, we booked one. That makes more sense. Booked one, and it's maybe a $400 stay, which I think is reasonable for 4 whole days.
I think so, too.
$470, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll pay when we get to the hotel, and this is like where we can actually enjoy basically all 4 days of vacation. So
Yeah, because originally our plan was gonna be December 1st through the 3rd, and then take off the 4th on Monday, just to, like,
just to recuperate
because you always. My advice is like you need a vacation after your vacation.
Yeah.
Like 1 day to get back into the swing of things, right? At least. Like if you're coming back from like a whole month of shit, like
Yeah.
please take like 3 days or something.
Yeah, which you didn't do.
Which I didn't do. I went straight back in and I was like, what the fuck?
You're so groggy.
Yeah, it was. But I mean, anyway.
It changed to Green Bay because we're just like, well, what's something like nearby that we can do? And I remember he brought it up because he wanted to tour some apartments up there.
Yep.
Because I'm sorry, Wisconsin, stupidly cheaper than living in Illinois. There's some areas in Illinois, but at that point, if you're moving that far out, you might as well just move to, I don't know, a better state.
It's debatable. Like Illinois has a lot of great things though.
It does.
Like okay. Even though we live in the suburbs, think of all the fantastic things we have just because we live in Illinois.
Yeah, but that's
Like
we don't
running
do it.
water and
Running water.
clean water and electricity. We have that.
I'm sorry, like, she just wasn't moving for a second and I thought the game crashed.
No, it's I thought you were talking about something else.
No, like, I, like,
No,
it
it's not.
froze up because I was like, oh, I swear to God.
Like amenities you lose with one place, but I mean,
Wait,
I think
do we have stun spore on one of our Pokemon?
I think we
Or are we
do.
poisoned? Maybe Starscream got
I think
poisoned.
one of the things that really resonated with me was that one video. Like I've always had the same sentiment as this guy when he made his video, where like all cities are the same.
Oh,
But like
yeah.
he really went and proved it. Like he's just like, hey, this one specific niche thing about this niche city that's only attributed
Jesus.
to your city. Nah, every city has that.
Yeah.
You're not unique. That one crazy individual in the city who dresses up all kooky and says weird things. Nah, every city has that. My nose. So, I wanted to move up to Green Bay, and if I didn't say anything, I probably would have just done it. And it was like, it was gonna be like, bye-bye.
Bye-bye Butterfree. That episode.
Yeah, I would have just left without telling you or, like, my folks.
But then, like, would you still have my phone number? Or would you, like, block me, change your number, and just, like, never again? Like, come back 5 years later when, like, everybody's, like, already, like, mourned the loss of you. And be like, well, he just abandoned us.
Not gonna lie, that was actually something I was considering. I was like, what if I just got rid of everyone I knew and, like, just moved on? Which is extremely fucked. Like, I was super sad to think about that, because you mean a lot to me, but
Of course.
at the same time, I was like, whatever.
Damn, I would imagine, like, doing that and then me trying to watch, like, RatSnacks shit and then just, like, crying and being unable to. And just, like, that awkward explanation of, like, changing the channel name. RatSnack.
Singular rat,
Singular
singular snack.